Hey y'all, um, I am very excited. I am heading off to get myself some queens for my bees. When David and I went in the hive yesterday, we we didn't see any queens at all, and it's time they should have developed queens. So I want to make sure that I am being good to my bees by getting them what they need, and they definitely have to have a queen to survive. So I'm very excited, and it's going to be a long trip, and I'm on 95 now, and I'm just watching the traffic flow. You would think that there wouldn't be that many people out, but yeah, the streets are full. Go figure. Anyways, just wanted to put that out there for you. Howdy, I'm back. Well, I didn't ask to tape anything at the man's house because I just didn't think that was appropriate today, but I wanted to gain knowledge, and I did get a lot of knowledge from this gentleman. He's a very, 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 very interesting man, and wealth of knowledge. I mean, he just told us so much stuff, and has been doing bees for 40 years. So I'm very excited to show you my new babies. Hey y'all, the other day whenever I put this first video up about these raised beds that we were making, I forgot to add the fact that the top part that's real thick and heavy, we're putting that on the outside corners, and so the bottom where it's thinner and more easier to work with, we're putting that where the two poles go together to make it on. You know, we got 6 poles, so the center poles have got 2 tubs on it instead of 1. But see how the outside here is with the top of the barrel where it's thicker and has all that other crazy stuff. That's how we did that to keep it to working properly, and we just put the end of it over, and that's what we're going to do on these barrels too. Okay, so here we are. We're finished for today. Yeah, there's a little bit of water in it, that's all right. But next is the rock, and then I'm going to put the leaves and some dirt and compost and stuff together in there. And I'll bring you back whenever I do that on a different day, probably tomorrow. So these are going to be just a little bit taller than the other ones. Not very much, but they are just a little bit taller. And we did actually hook it to that fence post. He didn't want to do that before, but I convinced him this time, because it fell right on there and we would have had to put another one there. It really wouldn't have worked right. But we're going to put 2 more right here, and that'll be for another day. But we got the rocks in there. See the rocks? So all it needs now is soil and compost and the leaves that we got. And oh, look at that one. That's a pretty one. I think I'll keep that out. Anyways, I like rocks. I don't know if y'all know this about me, but everywhere I visit in the country, or anytime I go somewhere out of the country even, I like to get mementos of rocks, and I think it's pretty cool. I can't always remember where I got the rock from, where I got, but oh well. So anyways, I think if I put maybe something like squash underneath here, I think that would be really good. Squash or zucchini underneath these four, whatever you want to call them. I think it'll work really well. So I'm going to go in there and look for the seeds and get them ready for tomorrow. And then part of it that I'm going to put in is the stuff, the coconut husk that's in there, and all these little things, and some dirt, and those leaves. So it should work out really nicely, and I should be able to fill up that really fast. We'll see. Ooh-wee, look at there. I got me some mulberries. What a huge blessing. I gotta go and look around this tree and get me some more.